This is Tom Metzger, leader of White Aryan Resistance, or WAR for short. In 1988, he sent his recruiters to Portland to train racist skinheads. Some of the young men trained were the murderers of Mulugeta Serra. Serra's family sued Metzger for $12.5 million in damages. They won. Metzger lost his appeals all the way up to the Supreme Court, effectively destroying his ability to organize financially.
People from this country, which I would like to call my brothers, have avenged my son's death for me.
What's interesting about Metzger is how much ire he received at the time, even from right-wingers.
With Wally George, hang on for the wildest, most controversial talk show on television.
This is Wally George. His show in large part made way for the modern style of politically and abrasive content we see too frequently today, often used to spread hateful and ultimately fascist ideologies. But even Wally, a far-right extremist, shows immense disdain towards Metzger.
Hey, let's bring this scumbag on. Here is Tom Metzger.
Both the host and the audience show an active hate and disdain for Metzger here. Fast forward to today.
Matt Walsh is the host of the Matt Walsh Show at the Daily Wire, and he joins us.
Tucker Carlson needs no introduction as a bootlicker. His friend here, however, is Matt Walsh, an open and proud theocratic fascist.
It does say in my Twitter bio that I'm a theocratic fascist.
You have to willfully ignore all available evidence to come to the conclusion that white supremacy is the problem here.
Walsh spends his time spreading fascist ideologies on the Daily Wire, itself a fascist think tank funded by the Koch brothers. Walsh and Carlson discuss white replacement theory here, the idea that there is a systemic effort to destroy white people by affirmative action and interracial relationships. The difference between Metzger and Walsh is that Metzger lost millions spreading his hate, while Walsh makes millions spreading his.
They beat this black man to death with baseball bats, followers of Tom Metzger. Because he doesn't get his hands bloody.
I want you to note the difference the way these two hosts treat their fascist guests.
Followers to do his dirty work for him.
Wally George calls out Metzger's ideologies, complicity, and murder.
You're responsible for the death of many, many people in this country.
Tucker Carlson, well...
Man, you're one of the only people who does that. And no one should be ashamed to say that it's wrong. It's always wrong. It was wrong then. Critical race theory was wrong when Robert Byrd practiced it, and it's wrong when Yale University practices it. Anyway, Matt Walsh, I appreciate your courage. Thank you.
Thanks.
Walsh isn't alone. Since the 1980s, conservative right-wing talk shows have taken over the media. Fox News offers a primetime slot for modern fascists to be platformed. Fascists like Tim Pool, Ben Shapiro, and Andy Ngo, among others, are given seats on Fox, welcomed to spread their hate, avoiding any responsibility that their spreading of their ideology has in the complicity of modern mass shooting movements and racist attacks. Have no doubts, Fox News and other right-wing media's willingness to platform modern fascists is the reason why the ideology still even exists, and is in fact growing and evolving with time. In short, the problem's getting worse.